Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm closing out my budget by paycheck for the last Friday of October. So payday is 10/25. I don't know why I put 10/26 there, but never mind it. I did plan out the entire budget on this page in my annual budget workbook, but when I made my payments for some of my bills, the amounts were different. So I don't know if I'm going to redo this on a separate page or not yet. I'll see how I feel, but I hope you guys are doing well. I get paid I get paid weekly because my husband gets paid weekly and we are one. So we are a family of 6 on a single income, and we do our best to make sure that we give, invest, and save before we pay our bills, even though we do make sure we have enough money to pay our bills, because we feel that that's important. And at this stage of our lives, we want to prepare for our future and for our children's future. So financial freedom is what we're reaching for, and I work that out paycheck by paycheck. So flipping over to this page, and hopefully you can see very clearly because it is early when I'm filming this, and so the sun is not as bright in the sky. I usually use natural light, so I'll try to make this as bright as possible. We planned for 1110, right, for this last paycheck, but the actual income that we have to use is $1,005. The first set of income I got was $20 that I pulled from Ibotta, and then my friend Tara sent me $10, and then we had one paycheck come in that I transferred over, and that was for $488. And then a second paycheck that transferred over for $387. Oops, plus $387, and that's $905. And then I pulled $100 from what I earned from Google, so that's $1,005 altogether. And for our tithe, we just sent $100 over for that this week, so that's the only giving in that bucket. And so when we subtract 100, we're left with the 905 because that's the tithe. Now, investing is automatic and it happens every single week. So I'm leaving $65 aside for next week for Robinhood and Fidelity to take out. So when we subtract that from what we have to budget with, we're left with $840. Oh my goodness, I really hope you can see that. And then let me see if I can move my... Oh, that might be better. I hope you can see that better and clearer. So then cash. I pulled out $110 because my friend Tara sent me $110. And so, well, she didn't send me $110. She sent me $10. And so that was going into my wallet. So $20 is going into my wallet instead of $10. Laundry still got $25. Kids payroll got $30. And then there should be $35 left over, right, that went into challenges. And so that's 110. I did pull out that money from the bank, and then I cash stuffed it on Tasha's money and stuff. Now this is where things get a little different because I wanted to put $163 towards my main credit card debt and then $67 towards the 0% interest Visa card. But I have to change that. Now, the $67 would have been more than the minimum. I just wanted to pay extra, but I can't do that with this check. And I'm not putting $163 towards the Quicksilver because I have to pay another credit card of $147. I did that already. Rent and extra, we're putting extra aside, $475. And the Macy's card, my husband owed $29 on this Macy's card, and I thought it was $16. I don't know why I put $16, but we paid $29. So, oh, did I subtract the $110? I probably didn't. So we have $730 left that we're working with. Let's stick a pin there. $730, $475 plus $147 plus $29 for bills came up to $651. And that's a lot to take out. So $730 minus $651 brings us to $79, which means I don't have the money to put into Christmas or transportation because we have our automatic savings. We need to make sure this $75 stays in the operating account so that all of these transfers can happen and won't overdraw us. So minus 75 leaves us with $4. And that $4 is going to stay behind in our cushion. So nothing to the emergency fund as planned. $4 going into the cushion instead of 10. And so 75 plus 4 is 79. Right? And then nothing going to Christmas this week. Nothing going to transportation. And that's 0 here. So we do have a zero-based budget if you were following along. So the actual income that we used was $1,005. The expenses came to $1,005. Boom. We have a zero-based budget. I forgot to write it up here, the expenses. Not the plan, but A for actual is $1,005. And we did give off of that. So I like that. We did our giving. Investing is put aside. Cash is already pulled out. Our savings, we still have some savings. And then we paid our bills. So I've already made these money moves. Everything is already taken care of. This is staying behind in the account, so I don't have to worry. It's already there. Same thing with the automatic savings. It's there so the money can be taken out. Now for percentages, we did give $100 divided into 1,005, multiply that by 100, and we get 9.9% that went to our giving. And savings was $79. Divide that into 1,005, multiply by 100, and we get 7.8%, right, for savings. And then investing was 65 divided into 1,005, multiply by 100, is 6.4%. So boom, there it is. We still hit our minimum numbers, which is good. The giving is a little bit off, but remember, some of this money was like a gift, and I used all of that gift. But it's okay because we give in other areas too. 9.9%, so just a fraction under 10%. Savings was over 6%, so it was good, and investing was a little bit over too. But I like that it's automatic, so it's going to happen every week, no matter what. So I've made all of my money moves, and we're good to go. I think the only thing I need to do now is to close out my October budget. And I don't have much room left on my expense trackers, which is why I'm doing it digitally. I'll use the spreadsheet to track where we are because I have no more space. So I wrote a note here, see Excel spreadsheet for rest of month. So I'll have to go on the computer, update my expense tracker so I can close out for the month of October. And I will do that on Saturday because Saturday is the last day of October's budget for me. So if you look here, I like to track from Sunday to Saturday. So Sunday to Saturday is a full week for me. So my October budget started on the 30th or the 29th. 29, 30. I think it's 30 days in September, right? So it started on the 29th of November, or September, sorry, and then it ends on the 26th of October. And so on Sunday, the 27th of October, that's when I start my November budget period. So I'm going to close out my October budget on Saturday. And let me know if you want to see it. Hopefully people respond. I might do it anyway just because I enjoy it. But I think we did pretty good for October. I don't know. I feel like we made some blunders and we might have made some mistakes, but for the most part, we still put extra aside in our rent account, so there's money there that we can use for future housing costs. The debt, I think we paid $860, maybe a little bit more. Let's hope we did. And yeah, I feel like October was long, but then it was really quick because didn't we just talk about setting up for October for the fourth quarter of the year? I don't know. But some good news. I have my November budget ready too. So I'm going to film that and get that out to you guys. And I hope that you guys are ready for a new month. Wipe the slate clean and let's start fresh. Because why not? We should start fresh. And I like that we can just reset and get reinvigorated and get ready for a new week and a new month. So that is it, and that is all for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. I appreciate you so much. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe with the bell notification on, and continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.